Hello, Manpreet.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm quite good. Thanks for the question. How about you?
Okay. Where are
Your network is troubleshooting. I can't hear you. Hello?
you? Quite cloudy here.
All right. Where are you from?
Hello. I'm from Punjab.
I'm sorry. Again, your voice broke and not possible for me to understand.
I'm from India.
Great. Welcome.
Okay.
Uh,
So, sir,
what's
can you give me some tips for improving my
mm-hmm.
speaking skills?
Sure. How long have you been practicing English?
Since 2 to 3 days, I installed this app on 1st of September.
And how long have you been practicing English?
Uh, Last month I learned grammars, but nowadays I speaking English practice.
Okay. When did you first
Yes,
start learning English in your school or college or university?
I did not learn English in my school time.
You didn't have any subject English in your school?
I, I have some subjects, but it's not compulsory for me because I only studied in my native language. English is only uh, for a subject, not for study.
Okay. Hello, is it Susanta?
Yeah, it's correct.
Welcome. Thanks for the subscription. Where are you from, Susanta?
I'm from West Bengal, India.
Welcome. Thank you very
Where
much.
are you from?
I'm from England. I was not born here though. I migrated here.
Okay, so born and brought up in England, right?
No, I said I was not born here. I migrated, which means I came
So
from
where
another.
did you born?
I was born in Bangladesh.
Okay, got it.
Okay, thank you very much for the subscription. So,
No worries.
what is the reason for joining this class, Susanta?
And the reason is simple as like others, I want to learn and fluent English, native English especially, because I work in a US based company and there is a requirement of speaking English fluency. So that's why I joined it.
Okay. So, how long have you been practicing English then?
I've been practicing for more than 5 years, but I will say I have joined this platform recently.
When did you join it?
I joined it 4 days back.
Okay. And how did you get this app?
I came to know from a friend who is already using this for 1 year. So he suggested me to use this, and it's a very good platform to learn English, especially the kind of job I do on a daily basis. So this is really helpful. So he thought to share it with me. So I've joined it 4 days back.
That's great. Yeah. hmm Okay. Meet uh, Manpreet, who is from India too.
Yeah, how are
Yeah,
you, brother?
I'm good, Manpreet. Where are you from?
I am from Punjab.
Okay, I'm from West Bengal.
So Susanta,
almost near Bangladesh.
do you also
Okay,
speak
okay.
Bengali, Susanta?
Yeah, I can. It's my native mother language.
It's a mother tongue. Okay, great. Okay, guys, thank you very much for the subscription, and I believe that both of you are interested to develop your speaking and fluency, and
Yes.
we need to understand.
So I have one question for you, sir.
You can ask me as
Uh,
many questions as you like. Before that, I need to explain something. Give me a plain, please. You both have subscribed to a trial basis, which means you'll get only 2 lessons freely. One of them is today, and another one is next Saturday, because this class runs in every Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah,
7 a.m. UK time. And after that, your subscription would be over. But if you want to continue, then you have to pay. All right. Each class has 1 hour duration.
yes.
All of these classes are recorded and saved on my YouTube channel, Facebook channel, as well as my Hallo account. You can watch them anytime by visiting those channels. Yes,
so the classes I am joining today. So is this being recorded now?
everything is recorded. Yeah, all of my classes are recorded. I record it because of my own purposes, as well as my learners want to see it later.
Okay. So are you going to post it in on YouTube?
It is automatically connected from my account. Whenever I come to conduct any live stream, at the same time, it is being broadcasted live. So there are some people watching from YouTube and Facebook. Welcome, guys, whoever is watching from there. I can see few people are there. Okay.
Okay, what is your sir? Sir, what is your name of YouTube channel?
English with Rahat. I'm writing it. You can find this
Okay,
information in my profile as well. That's my channel, English
okay,
with
okay.
Rahat Ali. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Yes, now go on with your
Okay.
questions.
So
So,
what do you think? How much time it will take to learn fluent English like native US accent?
number one, that is a wrong conception that a non-native can never be native. You don't have to be native. That's my thing. Okay, if
By
you
native means what I mean is native accent. What
you
I
can't
don't
get
have.
native accent, no, Susanta, unless you're born in that country. And you don't need to know
Okay.
accent. You need to know pronunciation. I'll explain what is pronunciation and what's accent. Okay. In order to be fluent in English, it needs practice for a long time, because
Yeah.
English is my second language and your second language too. It takes time if
Yes.
you do not practice it. And
Yeah.
as I said, there is no time frame. Say, if I've given a lesson, if you don't practice it, then you will not develop. Okay. So it depends on the individual person how much times it takes for them to be fluent. Now, there are few things you must understand before I say that you would be fluent or not. And if you've got any questions in the meantime, Manpreet and Susanta, again, you can always ask me by stopping me that, excuse me, I've got a question, or I'd like to know something. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Uh, the basic criteria are you must know vocabulary. Okay. In um, academic, what we call it, lexical resources. I'm
There
writing in
is
the
some network problem.
okay. Can you not hear me?
No, no, I can hear you. It seems Manpreet is having that network issues.
That's right. I couldn't hear him either clearly. Can you see my comments on the comment section on the right hand corner side?
Yeah, it's clear and visible.
Okay. It's so academically we say it lexical resources, which means the first thing about any language is we need to know vocabs, because you both of you are speaking English already. You need to learn these things, vocabulary like antonyms, synonyms, phrasal verbs, collocations, phrases, idioms, even many English dialects which are acceptable in spoken English or conversational English. And number point two is that it is very much likely that we can make mistakes, but if we can speak well correctly, it would be amazing. Okay, number three, that you need to know the basic grammar rules, because when you learn a word, if you don't know how to use them, if you don't know how to make a sentences, if you don't know how to present yourself, then uh, there is no point of learning. I know many of our learners learn many words, but they don't know how to use them. They only know the meaning, but they can't use it. Okay? Remember, you have to use it correctly if you want to be a good speaker. And another important part of speaking is that you should be a good listener as well. As long as you listen a sentence or a question, then it will be easier for you to answer and communicate from that point. And third would be, you must find a speaking partner with whom you need to practice. Practice is the key word or magic word. It doesn't matter if you practice half an hour or an hour, 2 hours, but you need to practice on a regular basis, continually. Okay?
Yeah, got it.
So Santa, you've been working in an American-based, did you say software company?
Yeah, it's a IT company.
Okay,
You
and
might
what?
have heard the company name. It's Assurant. Do
Actually,
you
I'm
heard of it?
I'm not in that profession. I'm sorry. I
So you
haven't.
are in England, right?
I'm in
So you
England, yeah,
might have heard of Empower, the great, the biggest electricity supply company, Empower.
and Power, yeah,
You heard of it?
yeah, and Power, yeah. There are a few companies in the UK.
Yeah, I worked for Empower. As you know, it's an outsourced company based in India. So I work for that company.
Okay, great. Glad to know. How many years are you with them,
It's been 3 years or more than 3 years I've been working with them.
and what's your role in the company,
Senior tech support. It's
and
my
what does
role.
it mean?
It means I have to support internally with the IT functional.
Did you
I
get
also,
did you get a call?
yeah, I got a call, and but don't worry, I've deducted, I have cancelled it.
That so you went for 2 seconds out of the communication.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
go
sir,
on.
I have one question for you. So, how much time it will take for me to learn fluency, to bring fluency like you? What do you think, based on my speaking that you have just judged me? How
Okay,
much time it will take?
if you practice daily, maybe 6 months or more. Basically, there is no time frame. It all depends on your practice. Okay, and also you need to read a little bit more to know more words.
Okay, so by reading means book or daily newspaper you are referring.
You can read anything you like as long as you can learn from it. But newspaper is the best, one of the best choices, because it has got different kinds of words. And like in newspaper, you'll find the vocabulary words related to politics, crime, punishment. Then also there is news about sports, cricket, football, weather report, discovery, vaccination, jobs, as I said, accident, and lots of things are there. But do you read English newspaper?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you read any kind of English printed books or online blog or anything else?
No, honestly speaking, I don't. But after learning from you, After letting know from you, I will start it. Definitely, I will start it.
Okay. Because, excuse me, the only way you can develop your fluency, I'll explain what is fluency in a moment. Can you see the screen that I have shared?
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Uh, we need to know different kinds of words. For example, it's very easy question. Cric- I believe that cricket is very famous in India, right?
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
very famous.
Okay. And also, hockey is your national sport in India.
National sports.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, if I ask this question to both of you, how will you describe a cricket match? What would be your answer?
It's a very cheerful match. It's a very time passing and very good thing to watch. Spend money. Worth of spending money to watch in front of millions of people in the ground. Good time pass with family, enjoying.
Okay. How does a match played?
Mm, the match played in a ground with 20 people. So two
22,
people, yeah,
not 20,
technically
22,
it's
11
22.
players in every team.
Yes, it's 22. So two people played with bat
Hmm.
and one people bowl
One person,
and one person bowl and 10 person are in field.
10 people. Okay, 10%. Now, you see, Susanta, the reason for asking when you want to describe any topic, we need to know the related words. Though you're trying to
Yes,
explain, that's fine, like batsman, bowler, fielding, wicket keeper, 11 people, and also duration of that match. We can only describe a topic only when we know the related words. We call them family words. Okay, I'm writing
okay.
it. So, family words are those which are related to any topic, and also the related words that's come from the similar thing. Like if you want to describe hockey or football, you need to know the words. Likewise, when you're having a conversation with anyone, say you're talking to a customer, because it is an IT company, so most of your question would be IT related, right, Susant?
Yes, yeah, I agree. You are
And
correct.
you know all these terms. So
Yes.
I asked you a question: what exactly, what kind of support do you give to your customer? What kind of problems do you resolve on a daily basis,
Do you
Susant?
want me to? Do you want me to describe it now?
A little bit, so that I can have an idea about your job responsibilities.
Okay. So as you are in UK, so you must have know that in UK, electricity and gas and also water, southern water, are also prepaid facility. So they have two kinds of meter. One is prepaid and another one is postpaid. Like we have the SIM cards, mobile SIM cards that we have in India. So these are the concept in UK. So I give support regarding to meter readings, defaulters. So any kind of faulty meters or any kind of tech support that required, that UK people required. So these are the basic things that we do. Also, we help people to provide some goodwill gesture. Also, provide some kind of faulty meter technician, and we send a reader to read the actual reading and other stuffs as well. Also, we provide computer basic trainings and tech support, any kind of bug fixing, any sort of helping we do.
So do you do over the phone only?
or not over the phone. We do with the chat support.
That is not clear. That's I'm asking. What do you mean by the tech? Did you say tech or check
Chat.
or chat?
In terms of chat support. Also, sometimes we send email support.
Okay. For example, I'm your Empower customer. I've called you. It's ringing. You have received the call. Let's have an imaginary conversation, Susanta. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Hello. I'm from the property 123 Green Road, East London. My Empower meter is not working at all. How can you help me?
Hi there. Thanks for calling Empower. So you have to book a reading with your current DC, and the number is this. Just dial the number and book a slot for your available time, and he will visit your home and fix this issue.
I've called them.
Eh,
They said they can't be here before 48 hours, but I need it immediately. How can you help me now? The house would be
im-
without electricity in any moment because of the faulty meter.
Okay, so for that case, you have to raise a ticket. Let me just give me your meter number, and I will raise an emergency ticket, and the data meter reader or the electrician will read you within 8 hours.
Thank you very much.
You are
Good.
welcome.
So yeah, this is how they take the call. That's right. I had to call a few times. Yeah, you're right. We have got prepaid and postpaid, which is
Yeah.
two kinds of meters are used.
So in India, there is no concept of
Pre
postpaid meters.
postpaid, that is after
Yeah.
bill.
Yes.
Yeah, because the India you don't have the direct debit concept. Do you know direct debit concept?
Yes. It's famous here for credit cards only.
Concept. In many countries, this concept is not there. In many Asian countries,
Yes.
it's a part of the economy with the banking and with the account.
Also, for the gas system, they have installed the meter.
Yes,
But
similar
here,
kind of.
yes, but here in Asian countries, they still use that cylinder type refilling system.
So you have to
Once
buy.
you are,
Yeah, so liquid pressurized gas. You have to buy it, right?
yeah.
Okay, I saw it when I was in Middle East, so I know that one as
Yes.
well. Okay, so Susante, fluency, as you're speaking, you are more or less fluent. Okay, I couldn't hear
Okay.
Manpreet well, so I'll ask him to join one more time. I've invited you, Manpreet. Please join me. The best way to develop your fluency is finding a suitable speaking partner and talk to the person. Okay, Susanta,
Yeah.
and we have from the mobile. Have you joined from your mobile or from the web? This
No, I
lesson.
have joined from mobile.
Okay, on the mobile, you'll find there is an icon called Instamatch.
Yes. It's
Okay.
free.
Yes, so Instamatch is one of the ways when you can find speaking partners around the world. When you touch on it, it tries to connect the other people who are waiting at the same time to talk to another person.
But there is one problem with the Insta match,
And
and the
man,
problem is,
mhm.
whenever I touch that Insta match, it comes only Indian people.
You have
I
to
can only
go on.
I can only learn from a person who is much more better than me,
That's
right?
right.
So what is the point of talking someone else who don't who is lower than me? Am I making sense to you?
Yeah, but there are many amazing people from India who are amazing speakers.
Yeah, there are plenty of them, but I don't found resourceful from that Insta match option where I can learn.
Okay,
Maximum people are speaks in Hindi. I mean, in their Latin native language,
really?
so it's not very much helpful. Like this session was helpful for me. I have learned plenty of things than that. and all sort of things that I need to focus on in future. Like I have to read newspaper. These
Okay,
kinds of things only
I
possible
understand your
with the
point.
expert.
Okay, so you have to change your setting. Do you know how to change the setting in Instamatch?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I just recently joined, as I told you.
okay. So remember to go to the settings and change the your location or country zone. It will ask you which countries people you like to speak. Then you choose USA, Canada, UK, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and it will ask the
Okay.
age of the speaker. Then you save it. So next time when you call, it will redirect to those countries.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Got it. Thanks for your help.
no problem. And even then, after any other problem, you can always inform us. People shouldn't speak in their native language on our app. This is our first rule and code of conduct that we must speak in English, text in English, and communicate in English here. And sometimes I have seen you're right. People, you can conduct your own live stream as well, Susanta. This is another advantage of this app, and that's totally free. Okay, you conduct your live stream. You say go live. You click on it. You choose a photo. You choose a topic. Then you can
Hmm.
invite two people at a time, free. That is, you bring two people. You talk to them. You let them go. You can add another two people.
Okay. I didn't click on the go live button because I'm new to this platform.
So that's
And
I'm
also,
explaining. So remember, by speaking to another person is the best way to develop. So when you're bringing other people, then you'll feel that, oh, this person is maybe better than me, this person maybe not better than me. But even the person who is not better than you will help you lots of things, because it will have a chance for you to revise and be more expert
yes,
on the topic you already
you
know.
are correct. What I mean by lower than me, it doesn't mean that I'm very good at it. But what I was trying to say was plenty of people can't even speak and pause slowly. So what is the point? That is, and that's what I think. This is a waste of time,
I understand.
basically, to speak with them.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You can only learn from someone who is at least your equivalent or whose level
More
is
than
better
me.
than you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, fluency, Susan, to remember, fluency means the speed, okay? The way you talk, continue to call it sometimes. And, you cannot be repetitive while you're speaking, okay? You cannot be
Mhm.
quiet or pause, we call it, or stop for more than maximum 15 seconds. So if I ask you the question, what is global warming? Say, if you know the answer, you can answer it. But if somebody doesn't know, the person will not be able to answer. And even I have noticed that many of our learners have the trends to say, even they don't know, they said, oh, I'd like to answer it, but I don't know it. Don't worry, if you don't know something, say straight, sorry, I don't know this topic, but I would like to know in the future. Make the negative into positive, vibe, so that and you can study it later when the conversation is over. And say this question, what is global warming? Say a person is started speaking. Global warming is then the person started thinking and stopped for few seconds. Thinking once again, gone 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 seconds gone, and again started speaking. In that case, we wouldn't describe the person as a fluent. Hello, Dua, welcome. Thank you very much for your subscription. So fluency will always indicate the way you speak, your speed. Okay, it doesn't consider your grammar, your vocabs, your pronunciation.
Okay. It was a good tip, sir,
Number one,
because
yeah. Let me finish it quickly, then you'll have a better idea. Number two, as I said, actually that should be the first criteria to learn English. Dua, I have invited you. Hello, welcome.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Where are you
Hi,
from?
how are you?
I'm quite good.
Well, my name is Dua from Indonesia.
You're from
Yes.
Indonesia. Very good. Thank you very much for the subscription. And you have subscribed on a trial basis. That's great. Welcome.
Mhm. Thank you.
And what's the reason for the subscription?
Well, actually, I am planning to take IELTS, inshallah, next year. So I guess that I really need to prepare studying from now. And I think that uh, you're one of the best teachers here. So
Uh,
that's it. I want to learn more from you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
an IELTS coach, basically. My
That's why.
success record is amazing, and most of my students got 8.5 out of 9 in both academic and general.
MashaAllah. That's great.
But why are you planning to take the IELTS? That's my question.
Okay. Uh, I don't know, sir. Like, actually, I'm also an English teacher, but my English is not really good. And I think that by taking IELTS, I can improve myself. Like, I can be upgraded or something like that. And I also plan to continue my study. I hope that, yeah, I can do it. So that's the reason.
Okay, teacher Dua, who said to you that your English is not good? Did you ever sit for?
Me, myself.
You're
You're very good
labeling
English
your.
too.
Yeah, don't label yourself unless it has been
Um,
assessed by a qualified teacher or organization. Okay, your level may be
uh,
better than what you are. Honestly, this is I said to everyone, and you'll be shocked
mhm,
and surprised, Susan and teacher Dua, that sometimes I've seen some students always
mhm,
say things in a very bad way to others. Oh, you have got bad English, bad grammar, you can't learn. I said to those people,
mhm,
please stay away from this kind of negative people. When you have got
mhm,
negative thought inside you, it psychologically blocks your, man, your improvement. Always avoid those people. You'll find it in life that there are some people who will be always criticizing you, mocking you, and will never inspire you. Just avoid these people, and if possible, don't make any friendship with them. Okay, sorry to say that. All right, and Rohit is here. Let me bring Rohit. Is another subscriber. So, if for your development, IELTS is not an necessary. IELTS is only necessary if you're planning to either study or migrate or get training from some English-speaking countries. Okay, do I?
yeah,
Remember,
yes, sir.
for
Yes.
development, you have to just go on with the speaking strategies techniques that I'm explaining at the
Mhm,
moment. That we have already covered fluency. In English language, there are four things that are assessed all over the world. Number one is
mhm,
fluency. So briefly, once again, fluency is the speed or continuity the way you speak. It doesn't involve your grammar, your accuracy, your pronunciation. Hi, Crazy, you have subscribed on a trial basis. So Dua and Crazy, once again, you both have, all of you have subscribed on a trial basis, which means that you'll get only 2 free lessons. And after that, your subscription will go down. But if you want to continue after that, you need to subscribe with money. And we have got very amazing systems, Susanta, because you're an IT tech. Whoever subscribes to my lesson, they are automatically added to my group, chat group. Now you can always communicate me from there. But when the subscription is over, system automatically removes those people who are not my subscriber. And if you're not my subscriber, you can't send me any message. And for the IELTS candidates and other English learners, I've got a writing assessment service. So what I'm trying to say, in many cases, learners as the teacher have written a topic or essay, but I don't know whether they're correct or not. So in that case, they send it to me by email as a Word file. I check it, I assess it, I edit it in case if it is needed, and I suggest what to do. And this is one of the ways to get your writing corrected. Okay, so Have you got any other question? Crazy, have you joined? I don't see Crazy on the.
So I have one question for you, sir.
Sure.
That is after the trial period is over, how much do we have to pay to continue our learning journey?
Okay, so it's a monthly basis, these lessons. 1 month, the subscription fee is 16 US dollars for 8 classes. So you will get 2 classes every week, 4 weeks, 8 classes, and each class has 1 hour, as I said earlier. And all of my classes are recorded and saved. So you can always find those classes in my YouTube channel. You can listen to your part. Sometimes you'll feel that, when you listen to your own conversation, that you can develop more by listening to your own conversation. Okay, or possibly you will be amending your own mistakes. If you can amend your own mistakes, that means that you are a very amazing person to find out your own mistakes. Remember, mistakes are acceptable, but up to a certain limit. As long as you can learn and you can speak correctly and effectively, that is the positive point of making mistakes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
One more question. After talking with me, what do you think that the mistakes I am doing right now?
We make
Basically,
mistakes.
grammatic.
We don't do mistake. We make mistake. Remember, it is a collocation. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit test to both of you. Are you there? I can see her. Paul has a question. When will you talk about writing? Paul, I will speak about writing. I don't know when did you subscribe to my lesson. You need to join, okay? Because most of our learners are asking about speaking techniques. Okay, we have to explain to them our next class, which is next Saturday. Crazy, have you joined? Hello.
Yeah.
Where are you from? What's your name? Is your name Crazy? That's a very interesting name. So where are you from, Crazy? Hello? I don't think Crazy is speaking.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your name?
My name is Craig.
Okay, welcome. Which part of Saudi are you from?
Yeah, I'm in Saudi Arabia, but my country is Sudan.
You're
I'm
from.
from Sudan, but now I live in Saudi Arabia.
Is it okay to speak loudly, please?
You don't hear me?
Not clear. We can hear you, but your sound is, we call it muffled sound. That is unclear.
There is echo in my voice.
Not echo. Your voice is not clear.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring the
So
microphone
now,
close to your mouth.
If you are speaking in a empty room, and vacuum kind of sound is coming from your.
That's right. It looks like his microphone is further down from his mouth. Appears to me that like it.
I
Yep.
now you
Welcome.
heard me. Now you heard me.
Yes, it's better than before. Welcome, Crazy. You're from Sudan, but you live in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, yeah.
That is what I heard. Okay, which part? Which city?
I live in Riyadh.
You live in Riyadh. I was in Saudi Arabia, for your information, 18 years ago. Okay. All right. I lived in Jeddah for 4 years.
Jeddah.
Yes.
Oh,
In
Jeddah is good, by the way.
2000 to 2004, I used to work as a pharmacist in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
and uh, that is where we got our British visa. I got the job offer to work for the British government, and we came to this country in 2004.
I have been in Jeddah for three months.
Okay. Jeddah is a nice city because it has got a border of Mecca as well. Jeddah, Mecca together.
Yeah, it's beautiful place by there.
Okay. Welcome. And what is the reason for joining this class? Crazy.
Uh, I want to improve my English language.
You mean speaking?
Speaking, yeah.
Okay. So I'm giving some tips already. Number one tips has been given, fluency. Number two is grammar. Use correct grammar. So when is the matter of grammar, I'm writing it, which grammar you should learn. Tense. Okay.
Yeah.
Tense is very important for your speaking. And second one is conditional sentences.
Conditional sentence.
Yeah. And third one is compound sentence making. Compound sentences, I should say. So if you know these three grammar features, you know most of the grammar. I always, can certify 80% grammar will be covered by these three features. So Susanta, this is also for you. All the tenses, conditional
Mhm.
sentences, and how you can create right compound sentences.
So, sir,
Especially,
we can understand tense what is, but if you can elaborate more on conditional sentence and compound sentence, it will be good for us to understand.
sure. Sorry, conditional wrong spelling. It's also a tip for Paul. If you want to get a good marks in your writing in IELTS exam or any other certified exams, any other academic exam, like if you're an undergraduate student or graduate or postgraduate or research, or if you're any kind of students where you need to write in English, you need to know how to write compound sentences, conditionals, and tenses. Conditional is, always explain that it is one of the advanced grammar levels. Okay, and compound is like normal, I should say, in compound and tenses. So conditional means, you know the meaning of condition, Susanta?
Yeah, conditional means I know, but in terms of speaking conditional sentence, I am completely blank.
Okay. Generally, if you say, hey, you can come to my house in one condition, sometimes we use this word condition. Conditions means it's a reason. But in grammar, we use conditional sentences, those sentences where it is hypothetical situations. Okay, I'm writing it. Hypothetical or imaginary situation, or you can say a subjunctive mood, sometimes we call it. So these are grammar terms, guys, okay? Subjunctive, I'm writing it on the comment section. Say, for example, if it rains today, I will not go for playing cricket. I like cricket much, say, Susanta and Crazy. But if it
Mhm.
rains, we can't play cricket. That's why when there is rain, all the cricket matches are stopped because it affects on the cricket pitch and the match. So it is a conditional. If any sentence that starts with if in English in a writing, we call them conditional sentences.
Yeah.
Any
Any
sentence
sentence, yeah.
start with
Whenever you read or you find somebody's using if, like, hey, I'd like to meet your friend if she comes to me, for example, or Susantan Crazy, I'll go to your home for dinner if you invite me. Okay, see, these are conditional. Like, I can only go when you invite me. It means that. Okay, right?
Mhm.
Susantan Crazy, and these are
Right.
called conditional sentences. There will be condition. There will be two parts of the sentence. So the if can be at the beginning of the sentence, or we can use if in the middle of the sentence. It depends on you how you'd like to use it.
Doesn't matter if in the first the beginning of the sentence or in the middle.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. It makes the same meaning. Only your writing style is different. For
Yeah, yeah.
example, crazy. What's your job in Riyadh?
I mean, I'm engineer,
What
mechanical
kind?
engineer,
Sorry, what kind of engineer?
mechanical.
Mechanical engineer. And what do you do exactly? Being a mechanical engineer.
I work in the HVAC,
Sorry, which company?
firefighting.
Oh, firefighting. Okay. Now, I'm just giving an example for both of you. Like, Susanta is a tech support for Npower for a British company, and Crazy is an engineer. You can be an engineer if you study hard. Look, this is a condition. When you have
Yeah,
studied hard, then you have become an engineer. And Susanta will help me if I make a call and ask his support. Look, these are the conditionals. If I've used both of the cases. So these are called conditional sentences, which is like a hypothetical or imaginary. But we use it very often in our daily conversation, in our writing, in our expressions.
hmm,
Okay. For
yeah,
example, if government could detect the COVID vaccination earlier, we could have got the vaccination much, like, you know, or many much times ago, so that it wouldn't be a problem. You see, this is another conditional.
yeah, yeah.
So is it clear?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clear.
it is.
What about the sentence, which is present or
Uh,
present symbol, past
yeah,
symbol?
that's right. Now we are coming to the main point. There are basically four types of conditional that we use in our daily conversation and writing. I'm going to show you quickly. We have got 14 minutes, guys. Okay, it's going down every second. It is a, oh, I forgot to mention. It is a countdown class. It starts with 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Then it goes down 1 second. And when it comes to zero, the class shuts down automatically.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So based on the grammar structure and rules, we use five types of. Four are main: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, and last one is mixed conditional. Okay, and because this is a bit lengthy, I'll describe briefly. Zero conditional deals with um, fact, universal truth. Okay, I'm going to share another page quickly. I've written in another page. Yeah? That's me, guys. Okay. So conditional sentences are used to speculate about what could happen, what might have happened, and what we wish would happen. So there are three possible things. Okay. One is something could happen in the past, something will happen now, and something happen in the future. Remember, it is related to tense. Tense is the concept of time. The time that is gone, we call it past tense. The time at the moment, that is we call present tense. The time that hasn't come yet, we call it future tense.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can see the page, yeah, both of you.
Yeah, I can.
In English, how you'll know it is a conditional? Most sentences using the conditional contain if, but there are some situations they do not use if, they use when as well. Okay,
Hmm.
so look at this. A conditional sentence is based on the word if. There are always two parts. One part beginning with if to describe a possible situation. The second part which describes the consequence. In physics, there is a theory cause and effect. So conditional sentence is same like that. If this could happen and this would happen. If this is the cause and this is the effect. So depending on the situation, there are five types of conditional. As I said, zero, first, second, third, one, two, three, four, and mixed. Mixed is very advanced level. Zero conditional. We use the zero conditional to talk about permanent truth, universal facts such as scientific facts, data, reality, and factual general habits. And the structure is simple. There are three structures, okay? If present simple, comma, present simple. If subject, present simple, comma, subject, present simple. We'll give you example in a moment, guys. Otherwise, it will be confusing. Okay, and sometimes, as I said, we use if in the middle in the second sentence. In the third structure, we do not use if, but we use when. Okay, the first question, like here are some examples. If you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius or 100 degree Fahrenheit, it boils, right?
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
fact. If you eat a lot, you put one weight. It is another fact that if you keep eating every day, lots of food, definitely you will gain some weight. All right. And third sentence, if it doesn't rain for a long time, the earth gets very dry. Hello, Raj. Thank you very much for the subscription. And some of the examples, if you go out with your friends, we normally go to a big restaurant. Can you give any example, Crazy and Susanta?
If you do that, then I will beat you.
No, it doesn't follow. Look, both of the sentences should be present tense, number one, and it should be a fact. That is your personal anger. If you do that, I will beat you. It is also conditional. It is first conditional. Okay, Susanta? It is not zero
Okay.
conditional. Remember, zero conditional always deals with reality. It's like a reality show, real thing that happens.
Okay.
Okay, Crazy, do you have any idea to give any example? If not, no worries. Look, if I'm tired,
If you touch,
uh-huh,
I have one example.
go
If you
on.
touch hot water,
Uh-huh.
it will burn your finger.
Okay, that is first conditional again. Remember, Susanta, uh,
Okay, it will in future, right?
no, both
That
of
is
them should
right.
be present tense. If you use one of them is future, then it becomes first conditional. You see, we use first conditional in our real life. If you touch hot water, you can say it burns your hand. I'm writing it here. If you touch hot water, it burns your hand. So that is correct. Remember, zero conditional, we use both of them. Once again, let me show the structure. If present simple, present simple. So present simple or simple present are sometimes called present indefinite in many Asian and African countries. But in the Western countries, we use present simple, but it's the same. Yeah? Your examples are correct. Now, pattern 2, we are just changing the water boils if you heat it to 100 degrees. The earth gets wet if it rains. I try to sleep quickly if I am tired. So, okay. Now let's change it to when. We are not going to use if. Dogs bark when it gets dark. You'll notice that if you have dogs at your home in
Yes.
somebody's neighbor, they start barking if it is dark. I eat much when I become hungry. That is the fact for me. People pay more taxes when they earn more. I sleep more when I go to bed late. Is that clear, Crazy and Susanta?
Yeah, it's clear.
I have invited Raj to join me. Raj, have you joined? If it rains, I go to play football. No, that is if it rains, it should be. Remember it. If it rains, yeah, comma. We use comma. I go to play football. That is correct sentence. Very good, Raj. So that is a conditional. Remember, there are other situations as well. Possibly we'll not be able to cover because we've got only 6 minutes and 20 seconds, now 19. So I will suggest you, both of you, because you like to develop your fluency and you want to be good speakers, l- learn it by yourself a little bit. We can discuss more in our next lesson or next class.
So next Saturday, when the classes will start?
Every Saturday and Sunday, this class starts at 7 a.m. UK time. So in Indian time, it should be, you guys are 4.5 hours ahead, 11:30. In Saudi Arabia, it is 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. In Bangladesh, it's 12 a.m. At 12 p.m., I should say, midday.
So by profession, what you do, sir, in
I
UK?
work for the British government, National Health Service. Also, I'm PhD student. I'm completing my PhD. I'm first year PhD here.
Good.
Epidemiology and public health is my subject.
We don't know.
S-
Okay.
Sorry, say again. I can speak in 6 other languages as well. Bengali is my mother tongue, if you remember. I can speak Hindi, Urdu, I was in Saudi Arabia, Arabic, and German. I was in Germany as well.
Oh,
Okay.
mashallah.
So you
Okay.
know Hindi as well.
Yes, I know Hindi very well and Urdu. That is the reason, because of my education and training and experience. I had to stay a few countries. I was in India a couple of times. I was in Pakistan. I was in Saudi Arabia. I was in Germany. I was in the Falkland Islands. I don't know if you have heard of it. I'm
No, I
writing it.
haven't heard of it.
Falkland.
Okay,
I'm writing
teacher.
it.
Now, in which country now you live?
I live in the United Kingdom at the moment.
Oh, great.
So, uh, as a part and of training, I had to go and visit there. I had to stay 1 year in Germany. So this is how I learned basic German language.
I wish if I could go there.
I wish I could go there. That's a very good sentence, subjunctive mood. I wish I could go there. Amazing sentence. Yes, anyone is welcome to visit in the UK, as long as you fulfill the criteria. Do you know that depending on the IELTS score, there are hundreds of universities around the world that offer you fully stipend and scholarship? People do not know that. But you must have good results. 70%, which is 7 IELTS in academic, or in your previous academic performance, you must have at least 70% score. Okay. There are many universities from the UK, European countries, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and even Singapore and China. Many English speaking universities offer scholarships to the international students. They always try to bring the talented and meritorious students for the universities. You don't have to pay any money at all.
Our problem in Arabic country that we don't have environment to speak English. So if you go to another country, they speak English language, you can learn fast and frequent.
I understand you have to create some types of environment, but if you don't have any English speaking partner, use this app, use Instaclass. We have got 2 minutes more, guys. Okay. So I'll give you some other tips quickly for both of you. Remember, you need to use those words, whatever you learn from the vocabs, to make sentences straight away. One quick method is very easy method. Say you have learned the word beautiful, make 3 sentences with the beautiful. Choose the subject I, like I'm beautiful, positive. I'm not beautiful, negative. Am I beautiful, interrogative. You get 3 sentences. Now change the subject to you, make another 3 sentences. You get 6 sentences. Okay. Change the third person singular number subject. Make another 3 sentences. You get 9 sentences now, yeah, in present tense. Now make this present tense to past tense. You get another 9 sentences. And future tense, another 9 sentences. So you're going to get 27 sentences from one word. You don't need to memorize all the words. It's never possible. This is one of the proven and best techniques to develop your writing and speaking. When you're writing, you must speak it loudly. Your pronunciation may not be correct, but don't worry. We always ask, as I said, 4 things: fluency, your vocabulary, your grammar, and your pronunciation. Remember, pronunciation is the standard technique. It is how a word is pronounced correctly. And accent is something different. There are thousands of accents around the world, but there is only two established pronunciation: British English and the American English. And the other way people talk is their own identity, own accent. So don't worry about the accent, but focus on pronunciation. We don't have much time. I could have given more insight about pronunciation. If you want to know the sound or pronunciation, go to the dictionary individual. Do not go to the Google dictionary. Write the word and listen to it. You'll find British accent, I mean British pronunciation, and American. Then you compare both of them and follow which one is suitable for you. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, once again for joining. We have got 20 seconds now, 19.
Thank you,
If you have
teacher.
got any question, you can always message me through the chat. Remember, I can answer it whenever I'm free. I hope to
Okay,
see you next Saturday, 7 a.m. UK time.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
I
Practice.
yeah.
Remember, whatever you have learned, practice every day. Until then, you take care and bye.
Bye, sir.